news. So today, the reason I'm starting my stream first time in the chat. What up, Darren? So today I went and volunteered at a it was a community center. They were giving away clothes, food, and toys for people who were in need. Because I met a lot of people who lost their homes today. And there was a guy. I'm about to pick. My girl was like, "Please don't talk." I was like, "This is why I be getting this is why I go outside, because I get inspiration from everything." They was giving out PS4s. No. But so like I was working the table who was giving away books and toys to the children. So I was interacting with kids and shit, right? But the table next to mine, they were giving out the clothes. They were in charge of that. It was this guy and this girl that met there. And let me put y'all on the game. Yo, I got put onto some new game, chat. I'm not saying do this, do this at the kindness of your heart. But I learned something today. I'm not in the game anymore, so I'm trying to put y'all on. If you want to pull baddies, volunteer. Yo, we were laughing the whole time because this nigga, bruh, was macking on this chick and she was with it, bruh. And I said, you know what? I said, oh my God, it makes sense. Because think about it. You out there, you a man, you all masculine and shit, looking good, you smelling good. The Pasadena baddies are a different breed, something like that. And you out there helping, you a man of the people, you out there helping. This dude was dirty macking at the people pulling up, clothes dirty, they tired. You can see that they don't got a lot of hope. This nigga dirty macking on the volunteer chicks, bro. And it was a lot of them there too. I said, oh my God, I gotta put the chat on to the game. So I'm just saying, also do it out the kindness of your heart. But I said, yo, niggas is out here macking at the volunteer session. This is crazy. Yo, shout out to Lucas Den and Sando with the sub. Appreciate it. Niggas getting phased before the wildfire. Shit is fucking crazy. I said, this is why it's important to go outside. You can get in people watch. You'll get inspiration from everywhere. Do you think these GPU prices are reasonable? I mean, they about to go up with these tariffs. So, I mean, if you want a GPU, you better get it now. Spitting game at the volunteer session is next level. Got a kind-hearted shorty. And then, like, think about it. If you pick her up at the volunteer session, she got a good heart because she there helping people, bro, for free. I'm just trying to put y'all on, bro. Anyways, somebody in the chat writing that down. Start volunteering, helping your community more. What am I about to say? All right, first batch of articles, man. Let's talk. Got some bad news coming out the Ubisoft camp. A bunch of bad news. Assassin's Creed Shadows has been delayed once again, and they released a statement to the wild. Assassin's Creed Shadow will now release on March 20, 2025. Originally, it was supposed to, not originally, but after the first delay, it was supposed to release February 14th. It's been delayed again. Let's see what they got to say. Dear players, we want to extend our heartfelt thanks to our incredible fans and dedicated team for their unwavering support since our announcement in September to further refine and polish Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's always the girls with the big heart that be ready. They be ready. Just don't be breaking their heart. Since November, we've been thrilled to share our progress through gameplay overviews, and the overwhelming excitement has truly inspired us. Each week has brought... Yo, shout out to Da Man, the Tubman with the gifted subs.
My man Sonic is watching.
Since November, we've been thrilled to share our progress through gameplay overviews, and overwhelming excitement has truly inspired us. Your overwhelming excitement. The gameplay that they've been showing looks good too. Each week has brought us valuable feedback from our community. While we've already made remarkable strides, we believe a few additional weeks are needed to implement that feedback and ensure a more ambitious and engaging day one experience. I wonder how much of that is true. Are they actually taking feedback from the community, or they just want more time to polish? Accordingly, the new release date is March 20, 2025. We remain committed to delivering a high-quality, immersive experience fostered by ongoing dialogue between our players and development team. We know you're eager to learn more about Assassin's Creed Shadows, and we're excited to share more updates, but blah, 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 blah. I don't care. As long as the game is good, that's all I care about. As long as the game is good. And from what I've seen, I do feel like people are trying really hard to hate this game. The new movement system they showed, it looked good to me. So if they need more time to polish it, I know Ubisoft needs a win. I'm not going to knock it, but this shit better be good or we're going to rag on you. Also, this is low-key good news because Assassin's Creed Shadows and Monster Hunter, what's the new one? Wilds or whatever? It was supposed to come out around the same time. Now there's get out the way. February belongs to Monster Hunter. So I definitely will be on Monster Hunter day one. The question is though, what comes now? You're going into March. What comes out in March? 2025 game releases. Monster Hunter, Avowed, Pirate Yakuza. I'm not playing Avowed day one. Let's see. What's coming out in March? Split Fiction. I don't know what that is.
Subscribe.
Yo, shout out to Galaxy Greg with the sub. I don't see this as bad news.
Oblivion.
I'm not gonna lie. This is, now that I'm looking at the schedule, this is actually great news. Assassin's Creed owns March. Somebody said Split Fiction. What the fuck is this? Oh, okay, never mind. They don't own it. This is the new game from the people who made It Takes Two. Never mind. This is a day one cop. But even still, I think Assassin's Creed is bigger than this game in terms of like IP. It's much less competent. This is actually a good move. They should have never put it in February, competing with Monster Hunter Wilds and Yakuza. This is actually good news. If the game comes out, it could own March. It could own March. But there's enough time between, and there's enough time. Yeah, if Split Fiction is anything like It Takes Two and A Way Out, the game will probably be about 10 to 15 hours. It's a game you'll probably be able to beat in a week and a half. So it's not going to take long. There'll be enough time between those two games. So this is actually a W from Ubisoft. If the game is good, it predicates on if the game is good. If it's not, the internet's going to rag on it because you'll be like, you already know. The downside to delaying your game is the more you delay it. If it's bad after 2-3 delays, people gonna be like, "What are those delays for, bro? What you guys doing around twiddling your fingers? See, woke." But if the game is good, they'll praise it. So I hope they get it together. Yo, shout out to Millie to the Yell with the sub. Appreciate it. I'm not hip. Is Monster Hunter that big in the streets? Yeah, it's Capcom's best-selling game. It ain't Street Fighter. Monster Hunter is Capcom's biggest game. Absolutely. You gonna play with Bliss? On nah. I don't know about all that. I'm not, but gaming is dead, so we hyped up. It's not, but gaming is dead, so we hype up mid. I'm cool off AC for 30 years. Gaming is not dead. Sales are high. Marvel Rivals just broke a record. Marvel Rivals retained 90% of its audience after the first month, the polar opposite of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, who lost 90% of their audience. They've retained 90% of their audience, and now the numbers are actually up since season 1 launch. Gaming is not dead. What are you talking about? I genuinely think some of y'all are just bored of gaming. I was disappointed, but every time I seen gameplay since the first delay, it looks solid. Yeah, every time I see AC Shadows, it looks better and better. Yeah, y'all gotta expand your genres, man. Y'all really gotta expand. And that was just one multiplayer game that I named. There was plenty of great single player games. Bro, the skins and Rivals are fire. The art is fire. That's what the COD players want you to think. That propaganda, that Jedi mind trick. So I'm gonna give them a lowercase W. This is potentially a W, because of the way that they position the game. Timing is everything. And if they have to delay it again, April's wide open too. Gaming is dead. I only play 2K and Madden. Gaming is dead. PS4 niggas. Let's see. Other news I got for you. Assassin's Creed Shadows first expansion, Claws of Owaji, will have 10 plus hours of new content. I don't know how I feel about this, chat. The game ain't even out. AC Shadows first expansion, Claws of Owaji, has been revealed to contain over 10 hours of additional content. The new information comes courtesy of the...
Sub is cool,
Shout out to Bob Fresh with the sub. Appreciate it.
I resubscribed to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
I'm glad my wife helped me expand my range of gaming. What'd she get you into? Shout out to wifey. What'd she get you into? The new information comes courtesy of the Assassin's Creed Shadows Steam page, which was updated after the game's recent delay. As part of the update, the new description reads, Purchase now to get a bonus mission in the upcoming Claws of Owaji expansion. Travel to a new region, get over 10 hours of additional content, and unlock a new weapon type, new skills, gears, and abilities. In addition to Claws of Owaji, the Insider Gaming has also exclusively reported in October 2024 that Ubisoft is planning to release a co-op mode for Shadows and is currently under the code name League. Assassin's Creed Shadows is now set to release on March 2025. Yeah, we know. We just read that shit. So know that they do have... Man, y'all should give that DLC away for free. Just to get back in the good graces of people. Because we don't even know if the base game is going to be good. And y'all already promoting this shit. Y'all got to be careful about this information. I don't think it was intentional. It was an accidental leak when they updated the Steam page. But you know the internet be on it. We know every Marvel Rivals character coming out for the next 15 years. these data miners be on it. So you got to be careful because it comes across like, I don't think it was their intention for this info to leak, but it comes across like it was. The problem is Ubisoft hasn't had a banger in years. That's facts. Well, no, that's not facts. Prince of Persia was a banger. Prince of Persia was a banger. A lot of people didn't play it though, because they dismissed it as DEI game, but it was a good game. As well as Phoenix Rising was really good. What the fuck was returned? Let me read this. Interesting. Sea of Z's, fuck that game. Yo, shout out to Tierra with the sub. A lot of fun single player games. Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Assassin's Creed, just to name a few. Okay. We got you into Mass Effect. Okay. Outlaws was also good, but not great. Yeah, Outlaws wasn't bad. It was just hella mid. It was like a 7 out of 10. What about Avatar? That game was mid. Wasn't nobody talking about that shit. Both games that barely got promoted, right? They should have spent more time promoting Prince of Persia instead of Star Wars Outlaws. But I understand why they promoted Star Wars more. They paid for that Star Wars license from Disney. They had to get their money back. Your Skull and Bones? Fuck no. I'm really excited for shoutouts. I hope it does well. Yeah, so we can shut up the anti-woke crowd. And then from Jeff Keighley, Ubisoft today confirmed that the leading advisors have been hired to look at transformational, strategic, and capitalistic options to extract the best value for stakeholders. Translation: all business models are on the table. We are broke. We've got investors and stakeholders that we need to appease, which means our games might be charging $5 for a blue skin in Assassin's Creed. This is not good news. Nine Souls final boss is the hardest video game boss in history. No cap. That came out last year, right? I heard that game's pretty good. The PS pours. So just know that is on the table. New business models, guys, not new games. This is why people hate Ubisoft, unfortunately. Other news I got for you. Rumor alert, nothing confirmed. Halo coming to the Switch 2 and the PS5 in 2025 alongside Gears of War, Flight Sim, and more. And ladies and gentlemen, if this turns out to be true, this might be the end of an era. Yo, shout out to Black Leaf Ninja. Microsoft will launch Halo the Master Chief Collection and...
I resubscribe to beating Robin's ass into oblivion.
Shout out to DJ Carr for the sub. And Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on the PS5 and the Nintendo Switch 2 in 2025, according to a recent report. And that might not be all.
Resub, pal. Now I can afford a retwist for my locks.
The chat is holding it down by showing love and subbing it up. And we appreciate that. Nate the Hate revealed this on his podcast recently, adding that Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming to Xbox as well in 2025. Windows Central reporter Jez Corden corroborated this and said Microsoft isn't stopping there. He's pretty credible. Corden reported that Senua's Saga's Hellblade 2, Age of Mythology, and Gears of War Ultimate Edition are scheduled to come to PS5 this year. Whether or not they show up on the Nintendo Switch 2, however, wasn't mentioned in the report. Tom Wern of The Verge recently said that they're willing to bet that Microsoft would have some Xbox games ready for the Switch 2. Of course, plans can change at any moment for any number of reasons, so while these reports claim to have accurate information, nothing is locked down for sure. GameSpot has contacted Microsoft in an attempt to get more information. This report comes not long after an analyst said they expect in 2025 to be the year that Microsoft...
Important. So thank you to whoever just donated a sub to the less fortunate.
Yo, shout out to my leg with the sub. Give the sub. Begins to bring all their big games to PS5. None of this should be terribly surprising, though, as Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer himself has said that any Xbox game could come to PS5. One of the next big Xbox games to come to PlayStation is Indiana Jones, which launched on the PS5 spring 2025. Beyond this, there are ongoing rumors of Halo Combat Evolved Remaster coming to PS5, blah, 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 blah. This is interesting because it's saying Halo... the Master Chief Collection, not Halo Xfinity or whatever that shit is called, the new one. And then the Gears of War Collection. I'm more intrigued to see, will Gears of War E-Day be on PS5 and the Switch 2 day one? And then also, will it be crossplay? Because, I mean, if they're just putting old Halo, old Gears on there, to me, it's not that. Maybe the PlayStation and Nintendo fans, that might be a big deal that never got a chance to play these games. But if you played those games, me personally, I wouldn't be that excited about it. I'd be more excited to see the new ones come day one. That will be a big deal. But either way, if any of this turns out to be true, this is the end of an era. It's going to be hard to justify why owning an Xbox, because even if the games come later, You know, you're gonna be able to get the new Gears on the PS5, and like Gears of War on Nintendo is crazy. I just need Fable. Master Chief Collection has to be crossplay. That's another thing. These things have to be crossplay, especially if you're gonna start off with the older games. Please make sure that they're crossplay so they can breathe life into the community, and let the PlayStation, the Xbox, and the Nintendo fans chat with one another. That will be fire. Shit, I know you was live. Now you know. Welcome to the stream. For real, laugh my ass off. Fuck this mean. Get to play these games in 2040p. What? Well, no, not the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch 2. The Switch 2 is rumored to be pretty powerful. It wouldn't be in 2040p, bruh. Shout out to CJ with the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna text Sonic my feelings.
Appreciate you. More reasons for people to save for a PC. My thing is, like, how are they going to justify, if this turns out to be true, people buying Xboxes? The only way I feel like they can justify people buying Xboxes if these rumors turn out to be true is they need to undercut the competition. If the PlayStation 6 is $600, the new Xbox needs to be $300. That's the only way, because I'm like, yo, if you're charging $600 for the new Xbox and $600 for the PS6, why the fuck would I buy an Xbox? Or even the Switch 2. Shit. If you don't care about the latest and greatest graphics, but you just want the latest and greatest games, the Switch 2 is a better option. Because it's probably going to be cheaper than all them hoes. Yo, shout out to QB with the sub. Appreciate it. Game Pass is legit the only reason to get one. They're going to have to step up the Game Pass to the next level, too. They're going to have straight banger after banger after banger to justify subscribing to that shit. It's like, as a gamer as a whole, this is a good thing, but like for the Xbox brand, it could end up shooting themselves in the foot. But at the end of the day, I'm a consumer, so who gives a fuck, I guess. The only reason I buy consoles is to preserve the physical copies. I feel that. Gotta be $399 at the most. Would y'all get an Xbox if it was cheaper over the PlayStation, like $200 cheaper? Do you think more games or better services for Game Pass to make? Oh, better services. Like they got to start giving deep discounts on games as well, too. No, maybe, nah. Nah, them first parties are where it's at. Because I'm like, if you're a PlayStation fan, you're going to get the PlayStation exclusives plus the Xbox. I mean, then why would I want an Xbox? I'll tell you this much. If you are on Twitter or any social media platform for that matter, fighting the console war now, ladies and gentlemen, is the best time. I mean, you should have never had your sword up as a, because keep in mind, guys, the average gamer is 35 years or older. If you're fighting the console war, you're a fucking loser. But if you're looking for a way out of the war, if you're looking to dodge the draft and put your sword down, put your gun down, put your knife down and your helmet down, finally, Captain America Xbox, put the shield down. There's no reason to fight anymore because it looks like the console war is about to end. And then y'all gonna look real stupid. And we're gonna start pulling them tweets up. You remember in 2015 when you said all PlayStation niggas should die? You remember in 2013 when you said all Nintendo niggas should die over a console? You look dumb as hell. All the games are available on all the platforms, bruh. The console war was fun back in the 360 and PS3 days. I never participated in the console war. I didn't get it, bro. I'm just trying to have fun, bro. Grown ass men having console wars. Shit is fucking crazy. But keep in mind, this is all just a rumor. We will be keeping our eye on the story. What I will say is where there's smoke, there's fire. This is the second article to come out talking about Xbox games coming to PlayStation. This is the first time Nintendo. And if you want to know anything about pattern recognition, first time an accident, second time a coincidence, third time a pattern. If a third article comes out about this, there might really be something to this. So we're going to keep our eye on this story. Holding the line on the... Yo, niggas be acting like they Spartans in 300. Fighting for the PlayStation and the Xbox and the Nintendo and shit. Like, bro, relax. The Persians aren't coming. It's not a million Persians marching down the street. We got to stop the Xbox. Did you see the newest controversy with AC Shadows? Nah, what's the controversy? Talking about the delay? Battle Royales used to go crazy in the Skype calls. Nah, Skype was disgusting on gaming PCs. It's just fun to... I don't remember. Did I show this on last... Who was on my last stream? Did I show the Last of Us 2 season 2 trailer? I don't remember watching this. I did. I did? Okay, we're gonna skip that then. I had to buy an Xbox back in the day for Fable and Empire, but only okay. I don't remember. Like it's been a long few days, chat, because these damn fires. I didn't remember. I just saved it just in case. Fuck that. We got an update on the TikTok ban. Supreme Court leans towards upholding law that could ban TikTok. The 9 justices on the conservative majority court heard oral arguments from lawyers on TikTok, some of its users, and the Biden administration, with at least a preliminary decision likely in the days, if not hours. Although the justices did not appear convinced by TikTok's free speech arguments, there remains some uncertainty over how the court will handle this case, especially with President-elect Donald Trump taking office on the 19th. That's the deadline for the law to take effect. The court has the authority to temporarily block the law, even if it ultimately rules against TikTok. There could be like a 3-month extension. Basically, because today's the 10th, we're 9 days out. So if there are any content creators out there, and you haven't moved your content, first of all, I don't know why you ever would subscribe to just one platform in terms of making content. But if you are a content creator on TikTok and that's all you do, and you have not moved your shit to Instagram, YouTube, and whatever else platformer, I recently learned there's a platform like TikTok called Clapper. I looked at the app, it's literally like TikTok. I was like, what the fuck is this shit for? I thought this shit for booty clappers, bro. Your shit might, on the 19th, we might wake up and that shit might be blocked, bro. The Go Woke Go Broke crowd is having a meltdown about the new release dates because it's on, I talked about it. Oh, wait. They're on March 20th in 1995, there's a tragic terrorist attack saying that Ubisoft is offending Japan by releasing it on that date. What? The reaching, what the fuck? No, I'm being serious. There's an app called Clapper. Y'all think I'm playing? Clapper app. It's a terrible name. It's for all the booty clappers. It's number 18 on social network. It might be climbing up because like the TikTok ban is imminent. It's literally American TikTok, bro. But it's called Clapper. I'm being dead ass serious. Shit. It's just a funny name. I was like, why did they call it that shit? Same UI and everything. So this might be the next wave. So I'm just letting y'all know on the 19th, if that shit stopped working, if you're a big fan of TikTok, that's why, because it might get banned. We'll see on the 19th. I seen a TikTok. This girl was, she was saying that, you know, she's like, I know people hate us, but she's like, I'm gonna miss the world. And people were saying in the chat, you know, us in Australia, us in Britain, we're gonna miss you guys. Because you forget everybody else in the world still gonna have that. And then cooking with Kaya shareholder. All right, buddy. Last but not least, we got some jokes for the PS4 community. Here we go.
Bro, where my
point of view? You with that one homeboy who still got a PS4.
Bro, where my oh, there it is.
Fan base, although not as loyal as Amy's dumbass is to me.
Why your PlayStation sounds sick? Nah, we good, bruh. It just be doing this on the loading screen. All right. Bro, you sure everything all right? Don't worry, bruh. It do this every day. Oh my God! Why you got on earmuffs? It just be getting a little loud sometimes. Bro, it's literally flying.
This is your pilot speaking.
Don't worry, bro. I go through this every day. Ah! Just hold on. Turn it off, man. Don't let go. Ah! I don't want to play 2K no more. Ah!
You know, what I will say is, like, I remember, like, because keep in mind, because this is becoming a movement. I don't know if y'all noticed, and this is what I want to say. I'm starting to see videos of people slandering PS4 niggas. And like, I would like to proudly say, I know I won't get credit for it. Don't forget who started this shit. PS4 Airways. That shit worse than Spirit and Frontier. Don't forget who started hating first. Because I'm seeing so many content creators, whether it's on Twitter, TikTok, or whatever. People are making videos, posts, and shit like that. I pioneered that. And if you remember, like 6 months into 2024, I was getting so much hate. Why are you making fun of people? Some people can't get the PS5. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck why you can't get a PS5. Fuck you. That shit came out in 2020. It's 2025. We don't care. When I was a kid, the average console lifespan was 5 years. If this was the 90s or the early 2000s, we would have been on the PlayStation 6 by now. But because of the Xbox 360 era and downloadable content and live service games, it extended the life of consoles longer than what they need to be. But that doesn't change the fact you are 5 years behind on upgrading, bruh. We don't care anymore. And I just love to see that the situation went from, oh, you're being insensitive to people who can't upgrade, to now everybody's talking about the PS4 problem, the PS poors, the PS peons. We're sick of this shit. We don't care you want to play fucking Grand Theft Auto 6. It's fucking old. And I would just like to say, I took a lot of flack. I took a lot of heat in them comment sections, in them streams. But I just want y'all to know that I crawled so everybody else could walk. I walked so everybody else could run. I ran so everybody else could fly, okay? Because I had a dream. I had a dream that niggas was going to upgrade to the PS5. Like, if I could go to DC with 1 million niggas and just start we're going to do a 1 million man march. The 1 million man PS4 march. 1 million niggas just showing up to the Capitol of DC with fucking berets on, Black Panther berets. You are done. We don't care about your fucking PS4. And then after, and I'm gonna go give a speech. It's gonna be I have a dream. I have a dream that you niggas will finally get a job. That you will finally upgrade your fucking PlayStation 4 to a PS5. That you will stop making excuses and use ChatGPT to at least update your fucking job resume. We don't care. Will you ignorant niggas please shut the fuck up? You remember that shit in y'all remember that shit in the Boondocks? And then after I give that speech, I'm gonna give another speech. I'm gonna do a remix of one of my favorite speeches from fucking Malcolm X when he was talking about, who taught you to hate the color of your skin? Who taught you to hate the power of the PS5? That's what I'm gonna start doing. We don't want to hear this shit no more, man. This is a movement. I'm proud that everybody's catching on. This is a movement. We need to move forward as a culture. They talking about aliens exist, fucking with advanced technology, and you niggas talking about PS4s and shit. The aliens are about to come to, they about to land on Earth, and they gonna see you with a PS4. They're gonna be like, nigga, you good? Like, you're like, bro, why you got that shit, bro? Like, I don't know why he got that shit. They tried to tell us, but he don't fucking listen, man. I have a dream. Will you ignorant niggas please use Klarna and Afterpay to make 4 easy payments of $50 a month until you pay off that PS5? Because I have a dream. Because remember, guys, you have to understand, rising tides raise all ships. I repeat, rising tides raise all ships. Or you niggas just need to drown. We don't want to hear that shit. Someone I know literally said they're getting a PS4 now that it's cheap.